Just travelling back from Derby. I've just pulled up at the old Walton Co-op. That's now an Aldi as well. It used to be a Waitrose before, but this is an Lidl. Another Lidl. I must be getting used to going in Lidl. Anyway, what I wanted to say was good news on the radio this morning that a lot of the Labour government has backtracked or done a U-turn again on elections. So it looks like Nottingham people will be able to vote this council and these councillors out at the next elections in May, which is really good news for Nottingham because they was dragging it out. They aren't doing anything and nothing's been done. Anyway, more about that on videos to come. But what I wanted to say to you today was thanks for the people who direct messaged me asking me one, why I started doing YouTube and what kit do I carry, and most importantly how I film in the car, what mounts do I use and what have I got. Well, I thought I'll do a bit of a video on that, so bear with me a second and let me show you the mounts I keep in the car, in my Peugeot car, and the camera I use, which is a DJI Osmo Pocket 2. So I hope you find it useful. If you do, always give us a thumbs up. It's good because something in YouTube called like an algorithm, that once people like a video or subscribe, it does your ratings a lot better. But for me, I just like people enjoying Nottingham and seeing what life's like. So let me finish off here. I'll get back home and I'll start showing you what I keep in this car to do these videos. The first mount I use is in the center console. As you can see, I use 3 suction cups really. This is a suction cup with a ball joint on, then my DJI Pocket 2. That's the camera, and that's the mount I use when I'm recording myself in the vehicle, or one of the positions I use. That's a good position there. You can't film through the windows because obviously the screen is in the way, but it's good for what I need it for. So that's the first one. The second one is another suction cap on the dashboard in front of all my displays. There again, I put the Osmo Pocket 2 in that position, and that's when I'm filming along. As I'm driving along, that is in a good position there, very sturdy, and it keeps the camera in line with the road. It don't interfere with any of the instrument panel, so I can clearly see out the window and I can clearly see when I'm filming. I've got one more position which I'll show you, but that's the second one. And these are permanent fixtures in the car. I leave them in the car apart from the camera. I just bring the camera when I go out and about and I'm filming either from the car or on the road. The third one I use is attached to me offside side window. You can see it's suction cup again. I tend to use my iPhone 15 Plus on there in a cradle because the height don't allow me to get the Pocket 2 in position, because I have the Creator Combo and it's got its own microphone and Bluetooth receiver attached, so it don't fit in because of the height. But what I tend to do is I mount my phone on there. Give me a couple of minutes and I'll show you. I'll just mount the phone so you can see. And that's the third setup. You can see that's how I put iPhone using my phone, sorry. It's clear, so I can see plenty of room to look at the mirrors. It's non-obstructive to the vehicle for my line of sight or view. It's ideal there, and I can just film myself talking when I'm doing videos. So that's the 3 points I've got in the car at the moment, where I change around depending on the scenario or what I'm filming, what camera I use. Well, I've gone back in the kitchen because it's a bit cold sat in that car, and for the people that ask how I transport all my gear, the only things I take with me when I go out doing any filming is this small shoulder bag, and if needed I always take my Manfrotto tripod. I don't leave them in the car, I just take them in the car when I go out. This bag is lightweight, easy to carry, and I'll just give you a quick look what I've got in it. I'm sorry for the shadows, but I've got the lights on in here, and I thought, you know, I can just lay it out in the kitchen and you can have a look. So give me a minute and I'll set a tripod up and let you have a look at what I've got. Well, that's my Manfrotto tripod, all folded down neatly. I got most of this gear off Facebook Marketplace, including the bag. So I'll set the tripod up, put the Pocket 2 on the tripod, and let you just have a look what I've got in the bag quickly. Alright, so this is my little Manfrotto bag, just a shoulder bag. It's all I need to go around nature reserves, walking routes or anywhere. Nothing big, nothing fancy, just a little bag to carry a few bits of equipment when I go filming. So quickly, let's have a look what's in it. I don't keep a lot in it because, to be fair, I haven't got a lot. Right, this is my DJI Osmo Pocket combi set, and I'm using the DJI Osmo Pocket at the moment on the tripod, so I can't get out of that. This is all spares that I carry because you never know what you're going to need when you're out and about. You know, I've got various fittings. I've got a clip-on fitting for the Pocket 2. A lot of these type of fittings, but I think these was for the GoPro, but they're ideal for a setup on a Pocket 2, and just a couple of spares. I always take them with me because you never know what you're going to need. What else into here? Right, I carry, if I'm going to do some filming in the street, I tend to use my Scotty Makes stuff. I'll just put the lid back on, and I have a wrist harness on it, so I can hold it, take the top off. The camera's in it. I'll put the camera in at the end and just let you see what it's like. But that is good, especially if it's on your wrist. With the way things are at the moment, nothing can be, the camera can't be snatched at your hand. And unfortunately we're living in a world where people will snatch a camera. So I just take a precaution. If I'm filming and I'm walking, I tend to have the sling on, and I tend to use the pocket camera so it isn't dropped or damaged. I'll just put that down there. I also carry an adjustable, you can call it a stand. I clip it to railings if I'm filming. You know, just It's been useful, that has, because there has been times when I've been filming myself, I don't want to get the tripod out and take the tripod. I can just clip this on a fence, put my Pocket 2 on it and film myself using this good piece of kit. I also carry a telescopic mount. These are difficult to undo, but you know, I'm sure you can see all that, with a ball joint on top. But that is the pocket mount I carry, and with that, if I want to make it into a tripod, I can use the base. Just screw that on the base. Or somehow I do. It's a bit awkward in this kitchen. It's not like being out and about, and I can just put it on there and set it up as a mini tripod, what I use when I'm out and about. Right, also I carry a couple of tripods just for handhelds really. This one I tend to use on the iPhone, but again got a ball connector so I can change direction. Monfretto again, but I use that quite a bit to hold the DJI Pocket 2 and my iPhone when I'm out filming. And do you know what? That's that inside the bag. So I'll just zip that up before I put things away. We'll have a quick look in the top. Not a massive bag. You don't really need a big bag. You're only going out doing a bit of content creating, filming for people, so you don't really need a lot in your bag. Like this, always handy. Would strongly suggest everybody carries one of these. It's a battery charger. So if my batteries ever go flat, I've always got a charger and the leads in the bag, so I can charge the Pocket 2, my iPhone, anything really from that. Balking, the name is. But I think I got that from Curry's. Only about 20 quid as well. But if you're ever out there and your battery goes flat, but don't forget the Pocket 2 hasn't got a spare battery, so you can't just change batteries like you can with GoPros. You have to use what you've got with you, and rather than come back and have to go another day to finish off filming, I tend to keep that with me. In here is my DJI Mic Mini. This is just used personally on the iPhone. There's the receiver. So that's the receiver and the microphone. I only use them, as I say, on the iPhone. So that's something else that I carry. Right, what else have I got in here? I carry a Ulenza mount. I connect onto this mount for my iPhone, and I can also put the Pocket 2 in there as well and use the iPhone as a big screen. Good little bit of kit, useful bit of kit. Just keep a spare clamp, phone clamp. You never know when you're going to need it. I use this one probably in the car sometimes to put the phone in when I'm going to film myself. What I've got here? In here, I'll just keep spare ScanDiscs. I think the 128s. You can't see them proper in here, but I'll just keep a few discs in there for when I'm out. Here, I keep all my, well, the light filters, they're like ND filters, but believe me, they're not. They're not as good as ND filters, but they are good in different weather conditions, cloudy, sunny. I always use a filter and get better results by using these on my Pocket 2. And don't forget, I'm not professional. I'm just out there doing this as a hobby, really. It's more of an interest for me. And finally, I just keep a wide angle lens and a macro lens for my Pocket 2. I'll just keep them in there as well. And really, all I've got then is just some cleaning wipes for lens cleaning, both for the phone and for the Pocket 2. And that's about everything I've got. So I'll pull this back together and catch you in a minute. Well, while I've got the camera out and showing you, I just thought I'd demonstrate how I use my Scotty Makes Stuff case. I mean, it's got a good hand grip. It's got a strip to my wrist. If you're going to pinch this, you're going to have to protect me with it. But I use it like that, look. I just spin it around and I can film you just like that. But great tool. I think it was about 20 quid, about 19 quid I think at the time. And it does have a top on it to protect the gimbal when you're not using it. But yeah, I thought I'd share that with you. I've also got something else that I don't usually use, but I'm going to show you that in a minute. Well, this is another piece of kit I carry with me sometimes. It's the chest, I call it chest harness, body harness. You can see you can get the Pocket 2 in a cradle, quite firm. It's adjustable. You can scroll down to different angles. It's also good because you can put it behind a coat and just have the camera lens over the top of the coat. And once you've set it to the height you want, whether to follow or whatever, you just do it like that. Quite good, handy. Don't use it very often nowadays. Tend to use it when I'm out walking sometimes, and I take the dog as well. And I've got my hands free then, so I can just film the area we're walking, film the dog. And it's under my coat usually. But another good bit of kit. But I know a lot of people, I've been looking at the direct messages I get, and a lot of you are interested in starting out a bit of a YouTube channel. Well, have a go. I'm retired. I've got nothing better to do, have I? Just have a go. Buy yourself some cheap stuff off eBay, Facebook Marketplace, and just go and have a go. I did. Right, I hope you've enjoyed that video. It's a short one. It's just the gear I use and the equipment I use and how I do it. So if you enjoyed the video, either subscribe or give us a thumbs up. But I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching it, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.